Let's read over this. Now, it's a word problem, so the way we're going to deal with it, we're just going to skim over it and then see what it is we're looking for. So I'm not going to be thinking that as I read, I need to come up with equations. I just want to skim over it. Then I'll go back and maybe phrase by phrase, I'll put things together and get an equation. So we got a livestock pen that's built in the shape of a rectangle that's twice as long as it is wide. So I know I've got a rectangle. We're given the perimeter and material cost this much for the sides and so on. Okay, find the cost to build the pen. All right, so find the cost to build the pen. So to start here, as soon as I see the word rectangle, I'm going to draw a rectangle. So here's a rectangle. Now, any rectangle will do. Now, let's label this. What do we know? Well, we know that it's in a rectangle that is twice as long as it is wide. So the length is given in terms of the width. Now, this is typical in these problems where something, ... something. So I'm going to let x be the quantity that comes second. Now, that doesn't always work, but it almost always does. So in this case, what comes first and second? The length comes first and the width comes second. So I'm going to let x equal the length. And then what do you know about, I'm going to let x equal the width, right? Let x be the width. And then the length, well, it's what? It's twice the width. So this is going to be, twice the width would be 2x. Now what else do we know here? Perimeter is 48 feet. Okay, I'm going to write that right here. The perimeter is 48 feet. And then I'm going to think, how do we get the perimeter? Well, to get the perimeter, I just add up the lengths all the way around. So I could do that step by step. I could start at the bottom, say 2x, then move counterclockwise, plus x, right? I start here, 2x, add x, and then I go up here. Well, that's another 2x, right? It's a rectangle, so it's the same there. So I get another 2x plus, and then I come down here, I get another x. So that's all equal to 48. Now, what do we know about the cost? Material used to build the pen is $1.75 per foot for the longer side and $2.25 per foot for the shorter side. All right, so I'll draw another picture so I can see what I have here. All right, this long side is 16 feet. This is 8. I got a 16 here and an 8 here. So what about cost? Well, what about the long side? Let's look at the long side. I've got this 16 and that 16. So how much is that? That's $1.75 a foot. So how much do we have? I've got 16 and 16, all right? So for the long side, I got $1.75 times 16 plus 16. So $1.75 times 32, all right? Calculator problem. Well, my calculator is showing that I get 56. Now that's dollars, right? Because this is dollars. So this is $56 for the long side. And the short side, what do we got? We got 8 and 8. And how much is that? Short side is $2.25 up here, $2.25 per foot. So we're going to have, okay, $2.25. I'm going to multiply by that by the number of feet for the side, but I got two sides, 8 and 8. So it's 2.25 times 16, another calculator problem. And I'm doing that right now. And I got 36. So that's $36. So all in all, how much is it going to cost us? Well, the long sides cost $56 altogether. The short side's $36. So altogether, you add those up, we're going to get what? $92?